All right, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining us in the studio, I've got Dan Telleen, owner of Carrots Fine Jewelers, and also April Aultman, who works with Dan. You're a jewelry designer, which actually worked with Dan in the studio also, right? Correct?
I do.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Dan, good to see you again.
Good to
2
see
days in
you
a
too.
row. Lucky
Yeah.
me.
Yes.
All right, Carolyn Tyler. Obviously, she's not physically here this year.
No.
But she usually shows up on a regular basis, but you have her beautiful jewelry always in the studio.
Always in the studio. We have a nice selection of Carolyn's things, always. And at Christmas time, traditionally, Carolyn comes through the Christmas week. And now 4th of July seems to be traditionally when we have the Carolyn Tyler collection. And what I brought today are lots of opal pieces that are Carolyn's. Carolyn really started her career with opal, and this is the extent of the opals that we have in the store. I left a few back in the store, but this is opal. Now we have sapphire, we have ruby. There are lots of other things in the store besides what you see here today.
But does Carolyn love to, like, is opal a big... It's close to her heart. She likes to work with it because of the beauty of it. Is that
well? Carolyn got started because she lost an opal. She bought an opal pendant in Europe, and
that's right.
Later lost it, and trying to replace it got her into the jewelry design business.
So April, now you've been with Dan for about a year. You design jewelry, but it must be kind of fun for you being involved with the quality of jewelers and artistry that you're going to find with Carolyn Tyler, with Koji, with Dan.
Yeah.
So there's probably a lot of inspiration as mentors for you, right?
Absolutely.
Hope so. Yeah.
So far, so good.
I find this time of year very exciting. If you even took away all the gold work and all the amazing design that Carolyn puts into her jewelry, and you just saw the gems, you would be blown away.
Really?
You have to come see the show. There's every color of the rainbow. And she loves to do color, but in a just high-end couture way. It's amazing. So
when people see some of these beautiful gems, as an artist and as a designer, you might see something different than I might see when I walk in, but it's just, it's over-the-top beauty is what it is, and it's fascinating that she can do what she does. Right? I mean, really, truly beautiful.
I mean, I would give yourself an hour to come spend in the store because those cases are just packed full of unbelievable jewelry.
Yeah.
So Dan, you brought in a couple, I don't know what we call them, they're stones. They have pieces of opal. This is interesting though, because this is kind of the raw form of how you initially
People
find
came into the store and asked what boulder opal is, because a lot of Carolyn's pieces are boulder opal.
Now when you say boulder opal, what does that mean?
I don't mean Boulder, Colorado.
Right.
I mean it's opal that's found in boulders, in rocks. And those rocks right there are loaded with opal seams that could have been made into jewelry stones. If people come into the store, we're happy to tell them all about opal because, especially with Carolyn's things there, we have so many different kinds. There's Ethiopian opal, there's Australian opal, and in Australia, so many different kinds of opal, like the boulder opal, or the opal that is those two little clam-shaped opals that are pseudomorphs of really...
Pseudomorphs, that's kind of hard to say, isn't it?
Fake,
Pseudomorph, right?
It's a fake form. They're not really fossils. They're just, they were replaced by opal. And
isn't Mother Nature fascinating? Like, how does this, you'd never know. It's just amazing that...
And generally, that's some of the best opal in Australia comes out of things like that, out of fossils.
Could I make a big necklace out of this?
You could.
You could.
Like
Dan would be the one to set it for you.
Looks like a giant shark tooth, an opal shark tooth. If
Right.
somebody wanted it, though, you would do it, right?
Yeah,
you could
but that's a nice sample. It's not what opal's about, but it's not a beautiful sample.
No.
We have more beautiful stones than that.
Cool. All right, thanks you guys for coming in, April. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you again, Dan. Once again, stop by the Carolyn Tyler collection at Carrots. Walk out the west steps of the Vail parking garage, and you'll walk right into Carrots Fine Jewelers. We're taking a quick break. We have weather coming up. Ashley with Epic Morning and a lot more.